Hey y'all. Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to
Hey,
the episode of Let's Get Into It. How you doing, Mace?
I'm doing well. Just got a sore arm.
You didn't get the jab, did you?
Oh no.
Long as you didn't get the jab.
No, I got depinated. I didn't
Is that
get.
what it's called? Definitely.
I call it depinated. I was laughing with my cousin earlier. Hey, Bevs. I was laughing with her. I was like, yeah, I hope they didn't switch it and gave me the jab instead of what. So I was like, I've been depinated.
But sometimes shots do hurt. But I think if they don't, it's the way that some nurses do it, and it doesn't hurt at all.
Yeah,
But
she was
other
very
people
gentle.
do it.
She gave me. I got a
Yeah.
depot shot. She was very gentle, but it's just I guess I'm bony now because before I got it, I was media. I was big, so the pain wasn't now. It's like I was like, oh girl, you watch out.
I want to say hey to Nola and Jay Rucker who are already in here.
Hey
Appreciate you
Nola,
coming
hey Jay
up.
Rucker.
Even though we be late sometimes, we're gonna be on in the same day at least. At least you stick to that. We say we're gonna get better, but we gonna keep pushing.
We backslid. We backslid.
So tonight was a pretty good episode. It starts off with Mel, Stormy, and Kimmy meeting up at the restaurant, and basically Mel.
Hey Robin. Oh, my aunt is there. Hey Robin.
So basically, Kimmy is questioning Mel's reasoning for bringing the cousin to the function and why they was talking about Tisha so much. So they both of them go along to say that they've been friends for a very long time, even though
The
we
lie.
haven't really seen. It's possible maybe they were friends, but they weren't really close. There's different levels to friendship.
That
So
was definitely Melody being shady.
yeah, it could have been. It could have been both. That could have been her friend, and they was both being shady. I
I
mean,
doubt if that was her friend like that, because if that was her friend, because just like the alleged bedbug incident, she would have told her friend about it. And if they were so much friends, how was your cousin relaying the message? You was friend by way of your cousin, and you knew what you were doing. Please.
and I saw some things in this episode which kind of made me feel like the bed bug situation was true because
Mm-hmm.
why was your house packed up? Why are you still in plastic cups? But we just gonna move forward. We not there yet.
She had to move, because I'm telling you, sometimes if them things get out of control, you got to leave your life. You got to leave your life behind.
Wanda barely wanted to sit down. She was looking.
Right, you
up
thought she eased in there and looked around like, let me look. But I told you, they nocturnal. They come out at night and they come out in the dark.
But I feel like they had to tell the cousin that, hey, we about to film at your house. I'm pretty sure that they told her.
Yeah, and that's why she packed up and left her life.
She packed everything in boxes. You still using little plastic dollars, Dixie cups. Anyway, do they get on the cups? Do they get on the?
I think they can get everywhere. I just don't trust them.
So in conversation, the ladies bring up Destiny. Well, Kimmy brings up Destiny and Tisha and asks if Destiny and Mel will ever be cool again, if they could ever forge a relationship. Mel says that they can never be on the same page ever again. So how do you feel about that? Do you feel like they can possibly mend things, or are they done?
I think they're done as far as on Melody's side. As far as on what's her name? Destiny. As far as Destiny, I think Destiny would be willing, because I think Destiny likes to low-key stalk Melanie. So I think she would be willing just to watch her moves to see what she's doing. But yeah. I think it's over for Mel, because I think once Mel's the type of person, from what I'm seeing, is like once you burn her, she's never going to look at you the same again. And it's not going to be the same relationship. And you're going to feel it.
That's what that Scorpio does. Let me get my hand off, because it's irritating me. My allergies. I'm just trying to get over these.
Yeah, these allergies are the worst.
So a lot of stuff has been coming out about Destiny lately, and it's hard to know what's true, but they're basically saying she's fraud,
I believe it.
But we're going to do a deeper dive on Wednesday and see what we can dig up on Destiny, but they're saying that she's fraudulent. you know,
I believe it.
and basically like a scam artist. Like,
Well, I don't know. She got scamming eyes to me. Her eyes look very scamisha.
they're big and wide, and they're always looking.
Yeah, they always looking up. Like they're not looking straight at. They're looking like, and she's always doing one of these like, oh no, help, like
So I guess Kimmy says that she's throwing a party for her friend named Jackie. Have we been introduced to Jackie before on the show?
Not that I recall.
So they're having a party. She's asking if Mel will come because Tisha will be there and Destiny will be there. And Mel does what I do all the time when people invite me places. Who all gonna be there?
Right.
I always say that. And based off of those decisions is if I'm gonna come or not.
Right.
But she's coming out of support, so we'll see how that goes. She also asked about Martell. Is Martell going to the event?
Right. Let's be clear. She wants to make sure that he was not there.
Yeah.
Wearing none of his medium clothing.
She did say to her friend, she did say to her friend last year, if you invite Martell, just don't invite me. And so that's why I guess Kimmy, she's in the middle, but she has to take a stand somewhere because her friends are going to force her to take a stand. Either Mel is going to make her take a stand on this side, or Tisha is going to make her take a stand on the family side. Either way, she's going to have to side with somebody. So
exactly. And I'm tired of her playing the fence anyway. Don't be the good girl. Like, she's just always so sensible.
She is sensible. And I do want to note that she looked really good in that scene when they were sitting down and talking.
She did with that black, but all of them actually look good with that black leather.
All of them had black on, but I felt like Kimmy looked the best in that.
Yeah, she did, and her wig was laid. I liked her edges.
Yeah. She looked pretty good. So I feel like Kimmy wants to be neutral. She doesn't want to shake the table too much. But if
she's tilting the table because I don't like the way they try to like throw Martell, like Melody always trying to throw Martell, like, all right, we knew he's the bad guy. All right.
Both of them
you know, when you were calling him saying he was such a good guy, but he can't be a good guy, but
you can still be a good guy.
Yeah, two things can exist in the same time.
Yeah. You can be a good guy and make a mistake, and you can be a good guy and backslide. I mean, it happens.
There's a lot of good guys that cheat on their wives and have side babies.
That's Jamal Bryant. So the next scene, we have Martell talking to his mistress. I'm sorry. Martell and Destiny was talking. He invited her over to his home, as he normally does. And I guess to get some possible insight on Mel. Why do you need to go to Martell to get insight on Mel? That was supposed to be your friend.
That's looking real slutty. I mean, not slutty. I mean, shady. That's looking real shady.
I mean, I didn't take note of what she was wearing, but it was probably low cut and see-through when she went over there. I wouldn't be surprised. So they both start bad-mouthing Mel and how she's not a good friend and how she's turning everybody against Martell. And then how
her and Melanie relationship is over. Because even if I was watching this scene, I'd be like,
I mean, it's the same thing over and over and over again. I'm gonna need for both of y'all, including Destiny and Martell, to get a new song. Martell is at least trying, with all his businesses and everything. But if things don't work out the way you want them to, it's not always Mel's fault. It's you can plan better when it comes to your kids.
Yeah, and I think he should have took. Martell is doing better. I'm looking at him in a different light this season.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he should have took the higher road with Destiny because she just comes over there batting her eyes and waddling her booty like, oh, Mel's such a bad person. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And then I think Martell should have told her, well, I think you should work that out with Mel. I don't think he should have jumped on the bandwagon like, well, I try to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he should have did that.
Because that's still at the end of the day, whether you love her or not, that's still your baby's mom.
Right.
Forever.
Right. And it's women's business. I think that was just like women's business. Even if y'all all three are friends, that's something that women go through. And she heard her friend talking about her or whatever and felt some type of way. I think he should have just stayed out like, look, y'all need to work that out. Mel can be a handful, but I think y'all need to work it out. I don't think he should have went in deaf, and both of them sitting there looking like they're about to,
The other
have
thing
something in
about,
common.
the other thing about Destiny is they're saying that she's telling a lot of lies on the show. The whole welfare thing, the assistance thing is not.
I knew she was lying when she was sitting down there with Maurice.
Where she's getting the money for her businesses, that's not adding up, and they're saying that she's committing like tax fraud, all types of stuff.
PPE loans.
PPP loans. So we're gonna do a deep dive into that. They really have been dragging Destiny lately.
But she better not, because the way I don't put it past her. The way she's sitting there scamming and lying on the screen, you would think that LeBarrett stole her money. I thought LeBarrett robbed her because she got me side-eyeing him like, this damn LeBarrett. I don't care how good this Miss Man Chicken is. He shouldn't have did that to her. I'm thinking this man is out her life, not even looking at the child. Meanwhile, he's around the child, and I thought he took her money. I thought he took her for all she was worth.
That's the way she's making it seem, and that's the thing. Like, she's telling half truths and not all the way truths.
This is very interesting, because why did this man divorce you like that right after a child? Do you think that he just didn't want to get involved in her scams? Because once you're married,
it could have been a financial reason on why he left and why she allegedly was on zero. But if she's coming straight off a divorce and she has the child, at least she would be getting child support. At least something.
Yeah, just the way she was just playing it, like, oh my God, I just didn't have nothing. I had to go to public assistance.
And we know how hard it is to get public assistance. They ain't just giving it out. So,
well, now according to Miss Wanda did a video, and she said that public assistance is different everywhere. And I don't know. I got some family members in Alabama, and not Huntsville, but I'm gonna ask, like, so somebody look around.
I think if anybody knows about public housing, it's Wanda. I think she's familiar with it. She grew up there. That's where she learned how to read and talk. So I feel like she definitely would know more than anybody else.
No, y'all want to leave Miss Wanda alone.
She don't know how to talk. It's just it's horrible to me.
She just have a little bit of a, she spent all the money sending Tisha to speech therapy. That's why she had money to get her stuff fixed.
Between and
she wants to make sure that Tisha knew how to say even. So she wants to make sure, so she didn't have, so she's suffering. We're gonna leave Wanda alone.
She don't know past tense, present tense, subject verb agreement. She don't know nothing, but bless her heart. So
all I know, if you bring a bone, you better eat it.
Don't carry it.
You heard that loud and clear.
So speaking of Tisha and Wanda comes storming into the house in her church suit because her food
was looking good too.
She was looking the best that she could, like a messy church woman.
She was giving everything that needs to be gave.
She from Miss Wanda. But my thing about Wanda I don't like is, do not give me a backhanded compliment and then ask me to do something for you. She's always shading Marceau, but then asking for money. Like, that's not how it works.
I think that's how it's supposed to work. As far as, I guess, dealing with Marceau, that's how it would be too.
Not for me, but you're not gonna talk about me in my face and then ask me for money in the next breath.
Because my daughter gonna get it for me. Like, at the end of the day, like Letitia said, she make that man head turn whichever way she wants to.
That's what she believes. That's what she wants people to think, is that she got him wrapped around her finger, and that's just not the case.
But she said she got the purse straps wrapped around her finger.
What does that mean?
She said she don't really. I think she's there. I think Letitia is there for the comfortability. Honestly, that's what she gives me. She gives me. I'm not really there. Like, I'm not going nowhere. So y'all could keep saying he's cheating. Y'all could try to dig up a receipt. I'm not going nowhere. I trust my man and all that he do. Mm-hmm. That's what she's giving. I don't think she all the way. I love you, I do. She's not going. She's not going.
Not without a fight. They're gonna have to drag her like a Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
And the thing is, this episode enlightened me a lot, because, like Miss Wanda says, they grew up in the projects.
And she understands the beef. Like, we're gonna get into that. She
probably feels like, I don't want to be broke again, and I'm comfortable with this man. This man is a good man, Savannah. This man's good man. And you know, he ain't beating on me. He may be cheating on me, but he ain't beating on me. And I live a good life, you know, and I'm not going to upset that life.
I think she has, as long as I don't know about it, mentality when it comes.
I think even if she knows about it, all he got to do is say it's not true, and she'll be like, okay.
Yeah.
And in the back of her mind, she'll be like, if she knows it's true, but I think she likes the comfortability. Like, I'm stable. I have a husband. I have a family. I'm not breaking this up. And hopefully she's like Ashley. Maybe when the kids get off.
I don't think she's as smart as Ashley. I don't think she's thinking.
Well, Ashley, give her the Cliff Notes.
He don't have the Michael money either. Michael has millions.
Yeah, but she needs the Cliff Notes. She may not get the full book, but she could get the Cliff Notes.
Yeah, maybe she can get the Cliff Notes, but Ashley put in work for years. You know, she suffered years of humiliation.
Look at Tisha. You know how many times she said even?
She said she suffered a few years, but not as much as Ashley. You got to pay your suffering bill. You got to either pay on the front end or the back end.
All right, you said she got to put more time in.
So the next scene, we have Wanda storming in, talking about her food truck just sitting there. She's saying that she needs the deposit, and she said something shady about Marcel, but then she want him to drop some money for a deposit. And my thing is, you bought the food truck before you even got the license, and then you haven't even shadowed the restaurant yet. So you don't know none of the business. That truck is going to be sitting there for a while till you can get it up and running.
We don't care. Yeah. Now I'm with Miss Wanda. We don't care. Let the truck sit there because Marcel is going to pay the towing fees. And I'm going to sit back just like this because me and Miss Wanda going to be sitting back just like Wanda, this.
I'm realizing is she likes to keep stuff going, and that's part of Tisha's problem, even when it comes to Kimmy. So Tisha was explaining to Wanda that her and Kimmy are cool now, but then Wanda wanted to bring up some stuff that happened before. And Wanda, she said this and she said that. Just leave them out. Just stay out of it. Wanda need to just really cool it. And then she's on social media, adding on to the flames, like always inserting herself when she was not there. She don't know all the details. She can barely talk.
She said, I could barely talk, but I'm saying something.
So she implies that Kimmy is a snake, but I really feel like Kimmy don't really like Tisha, but that's her family, so she has to try to work it out. I feel like that's where she at.
I think like what she said at the reunion still stands, and I wanted to ask her, like, well, what about what she said at the reunion? You think that she meant it? I believe she meant it.
I think she meant it, and especially in that moment, she meant it.
She definitely meant it. But I think Tisha's the type of person, you give them an inch, she will take them out. Mm-hmm. Because just because she came and told you about the situation with your cousin doesn't mean that she wants to be like back buddy with you. She just told you because it was wrong. I think it was wrong. And I think if I was there, I would have told her, like, Tisha.
Wanda immediately turned it into something negative. Kimmy should have told Tisha about that. If Kimmy did not say anything, that would have been a problem.
But actually, Miss Wanda kind of got soft after she found out that Kimmy was the one that told Tisha about the situation. She was like, well, maybe she's shedding her little snakish ways a little bit.
Speaking of snake, she called Kiki a snake as well.
That's a king cobra.
She said she's gonna stop by Bedbug's house and talk to her, and she's saying that she's jealous, jealous of Tisha's life, and being a messy auntie once again.
Well, I'm not going to even, because if that was my child and my niece did that, I would have been feeling the same way.
It comes across as jealous. It and bitter when you can't forgive somebody for something that you said that you forgive them for.
Right.
Like I said before, if you are not ready to forgive, then say I'm not ready. I'm not there right now.
Right.
No, but don't try to forgive people. Don't say you forgive them and then you're still holding on to that grudge because it's gonna make you look bitter.
This is why this friendship with her and Melody looks so fake, because it's like, okay, if I was Tisha in her position, like, you said you forgave me. I apologized several times. You said you forgave me. Now it's like you were waiting for your moment to like, well, this is an excuse. But really, that's not the reason. Like, I think she wants to be in Letitia's position. She wants to be on the show. She wants to have that little notoriety. And now she's using that as an excuse why she snaked her cousin. Well, the reason why I snaked you is because in 1984, you told people I had the bed bugs, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So this is her excuse. Like, you were just holding on to that. And if I was Letitia, I would have stomped her ass. She would have got stomped out by me and Miss Wanda.
That's about what she looked like she was about to do. She was hot, and all of that. Well, we're gonna get to. Hold on. Before we get to that part, we're gonna talk about Mel and Tiffany real quick because this scene wasn't really nothing. So, Wet Dog is saying that she's looking for her pappy. She found her mama.
Robin, tell Poppy I called him by mistake.
Robin, you got it. So Wet Dog is basically saying that she wants to go to Utah to find her pappy. And Mel just eats it up and saying that she's because she's a Scorpio. She's going to help her investigate.
Now, I never knew just because you're a Scorpio, you nosy.
Well, Scorpios, I don't know about nosy, but they are sneaky.
Because that just sounds like, oh, I'm nosy girl. I want to go over there and ask the questions. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to just blame it on me being a Scorpio. I'm nosy.
This was another contrived thing for the show because now y'all got to have a girls trip. So
she's just a wet poodle. I want her to go away.
I just feel like she doesn't really add anything to the show. I don't dislike her. I just don't see what she's bringing to the show. I think they need to add somebody else.
Yeah, they do. Because she doesn't need to be a beat. I want her and her husband just to go bye-bye.
They need a Kenya Moore on this show. As much as we, like to hate on the villain, I mean, I think this show needs a real.
But I think Melody I
don't think she's a Kenya Moore.
Not yet. No, but I think she's well on her way. I think in 2 more seasons.
I'm talking about you're gonna need a Jezebel, a Kenya Moore. You're gonna need somebody.
Because Melody is just giving misery, and
I don't think she's miserable though. I think she's fed up, but I don't think she's miserable because I just see her doing her own thing and trying to live her life, and people going into the studio after she went into the studio trying to make a song because she had a song.
That woman is embarrassed down to the ground.
So that's all I see.
She's embarrassed, and sometimes she may not be like, oh, miserable, just soaking in it, but she's embarrassed and she feels some type of way, and it's coming out, and then she's going to be mean. I like be mean, Melody, because at least you're telling it how it is.
Yeah,
and I like a person like that. That's why I like Stormy. So like she's direct. I like people like that.
Maybe she is being a little bit mean, but like I'm not.
I think she's being more direct because she has what I'm sitting around here faking with y'all for. You already know all my business. Yes, I'm embarrassed down to the ground. And no, I don't like you. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here for it.
So we'll see what happens moving forward. I'm just saying a villain would be good for the show. Just as Nene begging for a job, but
oh my God, can we send Nene down to Huntsville?
Nene begging, so
I don't think Carlos King want her down there because if she get cut out of the scene, it could be a lawsuit.
If she ain't going to no Huntsville, she ain't going to no Huntsville. She ain't going to no Alabama. So next scene, Wanda goes to Bedbug's house, basically to confront her in her own house about.
You gonna call her Bedbug?
Either the Bedbugs or the bags of the. I mean, let me stop.
She looks just like Miss Wanda.
They favor. They
look a lot alike.
So basically, things got hot over there. She went over there. Wanda was rolling her neck. You saw Wanda was rolling her neck.
And I was right behind her. I was in my bed watching like, get her, Wanda.
When you talk about her, you talk about me and all this other stuff. Wanda, you don't have no business about yourself. And if you're trying to start your own business, that's what you need to be focusing on. In my opinion, I don't know what that is. An ant? I don't know what that is.
Oh yeah, that's definitely an ant.
Oh, bed bugs.
Yes,
We was talking about the bed
the
bugs.
bed bug. Yeah.
I was like, okay, let's put the bed bugs back up. So she go over to Kiki's house. Kiki furniture is all put up.
You saw Miss Wanda sat down real delicate, like
She had boxes. She had like a little small area set aside that where they could film at. She was drinking wine out of a plastic Dixie cup.
I can't believe her.
And basically saying that, oh, she just moved and all this other stuff. It's kind of adding up. It's giving bed bugs. It's giving.
Right, she just got that check cleared for her snaking her cousin, and now she done moved and left her life and her bed bugs behind. And she just, I just don't like Kiki. I just don't like how she moved, and I don't like what she did. And I think Wanda should have slapped her.
But it got really aggressive really fast.
I gotta show Kiki how you drink wine. This is how you drink wine, Kiki, in a wine glass. Okay.
But all of her stuff was probably packed up because the exterminator probably just left a little while ago. But hopefully they wasn't taking in any fumes or anything, you know. But was it me or did Wanda call Kiki a hood bitch when she went to sit down, like immediately called her hood bitch?
That's right. Let's get to it. Wanda's my type of girl. See, I'm gonna go to Huntsville, hang out with Wanda. We're gonna get this thing started. I'm gonna dig up one of my wigs from 1992, and we're gonna get the party started.
Yeah, it could have been roaches too. It could have been she had roaches.
No, but people is not running from roaches like that nowadays. Like, you got rage, you got the gel.
If it was bed bugs, then I'll be concerned about you coming to my house. But you can also carry roaches too. Like they'll jump in your purse. If you really,
but it's not like a massive. It's not so scary. Like if you say somebody has roaches, you be like, okay, you can just look at them. Like when they come at the party, you're gonna just stare at them to see if one crawl out their collar or something. But bed bugs, you're terrified. So you're gonna be warning the nations. You're gonna be like, no, look. She has bed bugs. I just want to warn you because that is my cousin. But I want her to come in. And then you think I got the bed bug. It's just her. She's the one. Like you don't want to be seen on the bed bug scene. So I do believe it was the bed bugs, allegedly.
Allegedly. But
the way she was packed up and the way Miss Wanda was sitting to the edge of that couch.
Yeah, it seemed like you really just wanted them to film you in that spot.
That's that area right there. Like,
and the rest of your stuff was unpacked and you drinking wine out of a plastic cup. But you fully dressed, so you're fully dressed. You have full makeup, and but
it just didn't add up. Miss Wanda, like I said, Miss Wanda should have just slapped her and got it over with, and then waited for her brother to call. I would have just slapped her, waiting for my brother to call.
It looked like she slapped that plastic right off of that couch right before they sat down and started filming. Because it just
Miss Wanda still didn't trust it though. They had the plastic and all. She was like, "I'm sitting right to the edge of this thing."
He was too busy calling her a hood bitch and rolling her neck, and she said, "I wrote this down the way she said it. I had to pay you a visit. Pay you a visit."
That means before and after. We're not gonna give Miss Wanda too much because that means visited mean that she went there. I'm not going to. But she didn't mean what she had said.
To be added, all you said to say was pay you a visit. She said, I paid you a visit.
She just has a little speech impediment.
It's not an impediment because she's not stuttering. She just don't know how to talk. She's probably has a third grade education. But wishing her all the best. She rolling her neck. She's saying Kiki is bringing up.
Oh, my neck. I got to get my neck braced. Shit. Miss Wanda going to snap my neck.
She was rolling it, baby. She was rolling it, and Kiki was saying, and she said it with a lot of heart in her chest, that Tisha was telling her business, and
girl, you wanted to be down. You want to bring your bed buggy ass down to somebody's house, wanting to be down. Like I said, I don't believe that her and Melody they probably knew each other and were cordial, but I don't think they were friends. Because if they were friends, this was please, Melody would have been told her about the bed bug situation. She wouldn't have to wait till she felt out with Tisha to tell her, because this is your friend. You speak to her. It's just all.
Well, but you don't want your friends to know your worst moments. Not all your friends. You can't tell everybody your worst.
No, but if you were coming to her house, if you if you
If you
told
don't, you don't tell somebody. Most people don't say when you invite them to your home, "I got bed bugs, I can't come."
no,
Most
but she
people say,
probably after the date is drawing near, I think she would have made an excuse not to come. Like, look, I don't feel well. The kids are not feeling well, such and such and such. But you was just still willing to come to be down. And Tisha had to put a stop to this. Like, look, because if y'all start to itching and scratching, and y'all gonna be like, of course they may blame her. Maybe she's the one that's more or less fortunate. So they may blame her. Like, oh my God, it must have been her with the bed bugs. So
yeah.
Tisha probably was like, let me do some damage control. Like, this is what's going on, allegedly.
I don't think she was all the way wrong in telling Mel. Mel was probably messy for revealing to her that she told her about the bed bugs.
We see how Mel get down.
But at the end of the day, like I said, I would want to know if somebody's coming to my house itching and scratching. I don't want you sitting down on my couch or on the toilet because you gotta, things they probably jump. So
right, and I like a lot of pastries,
but
so they like sweet butt.
Wanda bringing up stuff that happened 30 years ago when they was in the project, and I guess Kiki, I don't know, was in a different project. I'm trying to understand.
I think Kiki actually brought it up. Kiki said that her father, was a business owner or whatever, and that they had a house, and Wanda was from the slums, basically, and you try to, keep us in competition because y'all was from the project and I was from the house. So now that Letitia came up, you want her to keep it up, and and I fell down with bed bugs and stuff, just because I got a couple of bed bugs. Tisha ain't no better than me. I can still get on this show as well. That's what she really wants to say.
But I don't think she has the look, unfortunately.
Well, she's trying.
She's trying her best, in her confessionals. I see that she's trying. I see some dresses from JCPenney that she found, and she's putting them together with a new wig. So
it was definitely giving JCPenney's.
It was JCPenney prom.
It was giving prom realness, like
like when you go through, because when I go to the mall, I always park for whatever reason. I always park at JCPenney and walk through JCPenney to go to the mall. So that's what it reminded me of, something I would see on the way into the mall. JCPenney, yeah.
It is definitely giving 8th grade prom.
Yeah, maybe 8th grade or 9th.
Yeah,
it was definitely prom, but in that red dress that she had on with the little brownish wig.
Right, she's giving a little prom / communion tease. Like, you don't know if it's communion. You don't know if it's like quinceañera, like they be giving like a little quinceañera. Like maybe, it's a sweet 16. And maybe
she was trying her best. She was trying her best. Yeah, JCPenney do have the most parking spaces. That's why you gotta strategize when you go to the mall. So we about to open the doors to the church in a minute. She basically called Kiki a snake and saying that she ain't better than Tisha and all this other stuff, which is childish. Which is sometimes you have to cut family off. If family is being toxic, it's okay to just see you every few years at the family reunion, or it's okay to see you, at Christmas time or.
But this is a deep-seated beef. This beef goes back to Wanda and her brother. This is like.
Yeah, but you're not gonna have me stressed out for years and years and years and years and years.
I think Tisha she's over it because, like, in her eyes, she's winning. So it's like she's not really like, I'm winning. Like I have the husband, the house, you know what I'm saying, the businesses or whatever like that. So I'm winning there. I'm a long way from the project. From the third row.
So the last scene we have Tiffany and Big Mama sitting at the house. Well, Tiffany wet dog done bought an Airbnb just to tell Big Mama that she wants to go to Utah with the girls instead of him because she'll have more fun with the girls. Even though he wanted to be there with her, he's upset. He, of course he don't have any say so. He don't wear the pants. So
no, but can we get into her slickery? She is so
I don't think she was slick. I don't think she was slick. She used what she got to get what she wants.
She does, and I don't like the way she using that wet poodle puss. Like she like a wet poodle. It just makes me sick. I don't like her.
Yeah, I mean, she just allegedly they not having relations, and I guess she's just using a visual. I guess she's using.
That's what she's doing is sitting on his lap. She's sitting on his lap. That's all she's doing is coming in, sitting on his lap, and then pat him.
She ain't giving Big Mama no sugar or nothing.
No, she's gonna sit on his lap, adjust his bra strap. She gonna just loosen up his bra strap, because the bra, you get them dents in it, and I know he got the dents because I got them. So in the bra, because the breast be heavy and be pulling, so she gonna loosen that up, put some Acura corn on there, get him right.
So we're gonna we're gonna open the doors to the church because that last scene wasn't nothing. That's all it was. Big Tiffany wanted to look do something for Big Mama before she go out with the girls.
She just wants to
spend Big Mama money. So
not Big Mama.
That's what it reminded me of, Big Mama. That's what he looked like to me. He don't wear the pants in the family. He not gonna say no. You not finna do that, or no. He just gonna. And
she's just like she's giving a non-whip appeal on him. Like you're not even giving him no coochie, and like he's sitting there whipped like I don't want you to be sad. You better get glad. Like what? Who are you talking to? Like
no, she said that to him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who are you talking to? Like. I'm your husband, not your child. So who are you talking to?
And he could have said, I'm still going to go, but I'm going to back so you can have fun with the girls.
He'd be damned to say that. Like, this woman forced him to marry her. Like, you surprised him with a whole wedding?
She surprised him with the wedding?
Yeah, she surprised him with a wedding.
Well, she trying to secure the bag, so he must have
Exactly. That's why all she doing is sitting on his lap and loosening his bra strap.
I saw her baby daddy, and I was like, "Oh, she has a type."
No, but she has a type because she thinks she's attractive, so she's going to get somebody that's less attractive because then they'll think that she's really attractive, which she's really not.
Because they're going to treat you better, I guess, than somebody else who looks.
Yeah, because all she's going to do is sit on their lap.
God. When I see him, I was like, it was like the neck was up here. It was like this.
You said it was giving a Benzino tease? It was giving a Zeno tease?
I was like, Tiffany, you could do so much better.
But this is what she do. She's like, I sit on their lap and I loosen their bra strap.
And then I guess Big Mama jealous of the baby daddy. But
because like he help you find your mother. I want to help you find your father.
I want to help you find your dad. Then help her. So we're gonna add Thick Girl to the mix.
Hey, Thick Girl.
Hey y'all, it's the residential third party.
Yeah.
Hey, Thick Girl, how you doing?
Good, and y'all?
I'm doing pretty good.
I wanna see a birth certificate because Kiki is Wanda's daughter that she had when she was too young, so she lived with grandma. I don't care what nobody say. That is Wanda's daughter.
It is.
She look more like Wanda than Tisha do.
You sure do, because I was like, whoa.
They do favor either that or they
and she act just like Wanda. And she act like Wanda. She gave Wanda everything Wanda gave her.
But you're not finna come in my house and call me a hood bitch and then sit down and have a glass of wine. This not gonna work. This not gonna work in my house. I don't care how old you is.
Exactly.
You are not finna come.
Like leave Wanda alone.
As soon as I saw.
She said it before she even sat down. She called.
No, the Thick Girl. You sent me that video of Wanda get a pass in my book.
Wanda cannot talk.
I told you. Did you read the transcript with it?
Yes. You just need a little,
That shit was hilarious.
I mean, I got the video, but I couldn't even hardly get through it. Wanda cannot talk to save her life.
Wanda says she can't talk, but she get a point across.
Wanda can't talk, can't spell, can't read. She just can't make potatoes. She just can't. Can't dress.
So I'm gonna play a little
like
bit.
Her name should be Wanda Kane.
What I can do is use a whole can of Aquanet, and I could get down on that Queen Helen gel, that pink gel that you grab the handful and just.
I'm gonna play this.
And she can make sure that Tisha keep some money because she's not letting Tisha leave that man no time soon.
Not while she needs something, because she gonna talk about you but still need help. So
exactly.
Y'all, this is a clip of Wanda breaking down the issues between her and Kiki.
But hold on, but at the same time, she talk about I'm not going to do that to my niece. I'm not going to embarrass my niece on national TV
Here she
while
is
shading
embarrassing her.
her, but while shading her niece the whole time.
Mm-hmm. And calling her a
Like,
bitch. Calling her
I
a
don't
bitch.
blame Wanda. Wanda get a pass from you at this time. Like Wanda said, you bring a bone to Tisha, you better eat it.
And I
You
want
better
y'all to
eat
listen to this verbiage.
she should need to learn how to fucking carry her own bones. That's what
Yeah,
she
she
need
needs
to
to
do.
fight her own battle.
She's
She's
a
too old.
grown woman.
Also, I'm trying to say, is it and it didn't supposed to be the way I said it on TV. It's supposed to be another way around. I said, don't F with B's that cannot buy shoes that comes in a box. Now that's the way I said it. That's the way it should have been said. Don't mess with those type of people. They cannot buy shoes that comes in a box. You know, there's some goodwill people. You too expensive for that T-shirt. You too high class. You too high class. You step too high for these type of people. Don't mess with those type of people. They can't walk in the shoes that you have walked in. Leave them alone. Cut ties with them. That part. And I meant that. I meant that when I told them that, and I meant what I
look
said.
like she buy shoes from the grocery store.
I do meant what I said, yep. And I shouldn't even tell that part because y'all will see it play out on the show. Hey, Valencia.
Just an old messy auntie. I forgot about that
Yeah,
part.
she look like she done bought jelly beans from. Did you remember the jelly bean shoes, May?
She bought them plastic shoes, the plastic jelly ones that you wear in the sun, but your foot be burning and you take off your shoe. You got all the prints of we know about the jelly. She
is that a real
do not trust nobody who buys shoes that's not in the box.
I never heard of
Kiki
that.
said, y'all new money. My daddy got old money, bitch. I've been doing this. I might
Kiki
not look like it, but I've been doing it.
Kiki said they had a house, so that's
Kiki said her bed bugs are rich. She got bed bugs of the upper echelons.
But yeah,
right. She don't got roaches. She got cockroaches.
She got those up. My bed bugs are bougie. My bed bugs are bougie. Okay.
You see Wanda comparing Tisha and Kiki again. She's done it multiple times already, and you're comparing her and you're saying that she's broke. And we don't do that. That's broke people.
This is a long thing that happened. This is a generation.
That's why
this goes back to her brother. Who knows how far that goes back? This is something that she's always going to be doing.
Y'all, so Cleopatra says, am I the only one who felt uncomfortable by Wet Dog calling Big Mama Big Daddy?
Yes. I was very disturbed.
Are you disturbed when Heavenly does it all the time on the American?
No, because Heavenly is different. And don't say nothing bad about Heavenly.
Heavenly does it too. Like
because that's
leave the daddy stuff in the bedroom. I just feel like that's
exactly.
But I think hers is more of a endearing. When Dr. Heavenly say it, I don't get like cringy because it's like endearing. Like
I do get cringy.
I said no because like even my great grandmother used to call her husband, my great grandfather, Papa, like Papa, and like, but it's like another form of daddy. But I think that's just a pet name that she calls her husband. When she did it the other night, it was just disgusting because he had breasts and his bra was like really like
his breast was leaking. But
Dr. Heavenly husband got breasts too.
But don't say nothing bad about Dr. Damon, Dr. Heavenly, and Dr. Don't say nothing about.
Nola Reese just left the old ladies first panel. She said they even more confused than they were before Destiny went on there, and I knew they would be.
Oh yeah,
she's so busy trying to bring up dirt on Mel that she can't even get her lies straight. And then she's supposed to did the interview yesterday, but told them she got the date mixed up. Girl, no, you was trying to get them lies together.
Who's
and
she
you
supposed to do an interview with?
Them together. Oh, the old ladies first panel with Bondi in there.
Bondi Blue.
Yeah.
Okay. But maybe she just didn't want to do it because the fans will dig up your information.
But she did it tonight. She just did it.
She just did it?
Oh, we got to watch
she just did it. But she's supposed to do it last night.
We're gonna watch it and see what she actually says. And I know Bondi is gonna ask the pertinent questions.
Nola said they still confused. Nola just watched it, and Nola say they more confused now than they was before she
That's
went
what
on the air.
scamming
That the panel is
do.
confused. The panel
No,
is confused?
everybody. Destiny still got everybody confused. That's what she's
That's what
saying. She still
scam
ain't answering
artists
shit.
usually do. They will make you more confused about the situation when you came in. You think you came in with one story, you leave out like, wait, what just
But
happened?
that's when you tell so many lies that you gotta keep up with what you said last time and make it make sense for the next time you tell a lie. So that's what I'm saying. She's coming out as fraudulent. That's what the people are saying about.
Exactly, because why would she say? Now she knew she was lying. Why she just couldn't say, "Let me go over here to Martell because I need to bash Mel for a while. I need a partner to bash Mel with for a while." Talk about she going over there because he can give her some insight. Girl, please get the hell out of
Yeah,
here.
that was
with
just all the
that.
way wrong. And then for Mel had already previously on the previous episode brought up the fact that you speak to Martell frequently. And then you flying over to his house like you do.
But that's what people do when they want to talk bad about you. They're gonna team up with somebody else who doesn't like you already, so y'all can feel better.
Right, but she could have teamed up with Tisha and talked about her.
But
this woman just said
I could respect
my
Destiny.
ex-husband on a regular basis. She said, "No, I don't." And now, as soon as you fall out, the first person you run to, you could have ran to Tisha and spoke to Tisha. Tisha don't care for Mel like that either. Mm-hmm. You went to her ex-husband. So what this looks like, and then you went with those eyes, and I just don't trust.
She likes sympathy. I think she puts out a sad story and wants you to.
Yes,
got Munchausen syndrome.
I could respect her more. I could respect her more if she was just bold enough to say what it was. I don't like Mel. I'm not feeling Mel right now. I feel like she did me wrong. So yeah, I'm talking about her to anybody that will listen. Instead of trying to disguise it as like we don't know what you're doing. Oh, I'm just going to see if he can give me some insight on to what's going on. You know what's going on. She's told you what's going on. You going to Martell's house to talk about her is what's going on. It's the reason she doesn't want to be your friend no more. But you just keep doing the same damn thing. Make it make sense.
Mel never trust her.
Mel is justified. She's definitely going to be justified in the
well, the way Mel was pulling out them texts last week, Destiny, we don't believe a word you're saying. Yeah. And the way you acting like LeBerg ran away with your life, and he didn't. Girl.
It's funny how when you retell the story, you made it seem like Mel just stormed out and she was just so upset. Mel left because she was reading you for like probably an hour straight. You were just sitting there and
she's reading you and eating fruit at the same time.
And she ate all of that fruit.
Right, while she was reading.
And then she try to have LeBeric out here like he a deadbeat father or something.
Right, she had
then we come to find out she got
it is. He shouldn't be doing that to her. I thought he ran away with all her funds.
Exactly, but comes to find out, she have her baby less than Black China has her damn kids. This man got the child, but you got us thinking he won't pay you no child support. He won't help you pay the light bill. He won't give you no gas money. Like this man ain't doing nothing when you're the one that's not doing nothing with the damn baby. We even saw that man on his Instagram take the baby to the doctor.
That baby got a PPE loan.
Mm-hmm.
His name.
Might want to get custody because she out here being fraudulent in these streets. So.
I hope not, and she got to be out that house by the end of the month. So
now she's about to be foreclosed on.
Talking about she didn't want the baby she didn't want to uproot the baby. Girl, that baby barely know you. He damn sure don't know what house he gonna be living in. Because he go from your house to daddy house already. So what's the problem?
Kids don't care if they live in a
right, and especially a child that little, that small.
They do not.
Worried about you have a one-bedroom apartment. That child will be just as happy
as long as they have their toys or whatever.
And the baby that size, all they want is their mommy. All they want is comfort and food. Like
child, right? So you can be in a damn efficiency of a studio and they'll love it because that means they're closer to you.
Right.
You can be in a box. They don't care. Long as they eat and they love, that's all they care about.
Comfort and want to feel loved and food. At that point, like, girl, please, you wanted that house because you want to keep up with Melody. That's why you're in that studio.
About Big Mama and Wet Dog getting together at the Airbnb, and
I just smell wet potato chips. And
Child.
she getting that saxophone play in the back. Like, I don't even know. Like,
And the chef was staring at them while they was
no, but
talking.
I wondered. I was trying to feel like, how did she pay them? What did she pay them in? Because the way they look in, the way he walked in,
A visual, because
I don't.
she ain't
I
doing
just don't
nothing
trust her.
physical. She
How
ain't
the
doing,
show paid them?
probably.
I just don't trust Tiffany. That wet poodle.
What did she have? What in the barbed wire fence / bird cage did she have around her neck?
When she was at the table,
Yes.
I do think I remember that. I do think I remember that. It was like a gold, like
Yes, it looked like a weapon.
like a
It
barbed
looked
wire
like the bed frame that Gina had around her neck when Mark.
Exactly.
Well, they in Huntsville, so maybe they don't have access to good fashions, or all I'm
But
Penny.
and Tisha talking about she got Marceau, she can get that girl. You can't get Marceau to stop cheating. You can't get Marceau to take you to Africa. You can't get Marceau to know that his child is allergic to peanut butter. So you really think we believe that you can make Marceau do anything?
And did we hear what's the side girl's name? The coleslaw girl? What's her name? Ariane?
Ariane.
I think she did a live or something saying that Martell took a quarterback to Africa, allegedly.
That Marceau took one?
Exactly. And we saw this. And he lied and said he had no internet.
That
he take a picture and it's a damn computer sitting right behind him, and sitting next to him is a cup with lipstick on it.
That's what I'm saying. I knew
Stop
that
playing
was
in our face.
he told it.
And then she said she don't want her mama to go to Kiki house. How you don't want your mama to go to Kiki house? You knew if you told your mama somebody said anything about you, what she was gonna do. Girl, stop playing in our face.
Trisha knew exactly what she's doing. She knew Miss Wanda was going to be on the case, like deputy dog. She was going to be on the case. When she told her that, she knew what time it was. She's like, yeah, she's going to handle my life.
Her whole life, her mom has always fought her battles. Her mom probably went to the playground.
I'm gonna need Tisha to know how to fight, though, but I'm gonna need her to step up. But I like that Wanda has her back, but she does need to back off just a little bit and let Tisha be a woman and stand up and home.
She's grown with you.
I want to see Tisha slap her cousin. She should you left your own restaurant.
Tisha don't need to slap nobody. It's too much violence.
She ain't gonna slap nobody.
Well,
she ain't gonna slap nobody.
Somebody deserved this one. I ain't said that.
Just like Marceau ain't gonna be fighting nobody on this damn mid-season trailer. He doing all that faking. Kiki knows something, because everybody at the damn table with her eyes got big. They was like, no, don't do it. Somebody was petting on the leg.
His face, he was looking like,
he was like, do it. So I think it's something that Kiki knows for sure.
Everybody in that room know what Kiki knows.
Yeah.
Everybody, because
I think.
Oh my God! Please don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it, girl. That's your cousin.
She might as well go on and tell the truth and shame the devil, because they're making you look like a fool.
And I felt so bad how Tisha was down to that car crying.
I want to see the next end of this episode. I mean, season seems like it's gonna be really, really good and juicy. This episode, it was all right. But it seemed like the next episodes.
But why is he talking about something? He went to dinner with his friend. Why she didn't know that you went to dinner with a friend before you went to dinner with a friend? Why she wasn't there? Why she didn't get an invite? What hours did you go to this dinner? What time did you get home that night? It's a lot of questions.
When that comes up, we're gonna have to talk about it, because that's another instance of you not having him wrapped around your finger like you do.
Exactly. And you know that was his back. If we know that was Marceau's back, you know that's Marceau's back. You sleep with that man every single night. That was that man back, and that was that man ears. And you ain't gonna make nobody in this world believe different. That's some bullshit.
But I think
you're not naive. You naive as hell.
A few things. I think she knows something's going on. But like I said, she has chosen that out of sight, out of mind. If I don't know about it,
as long as it's not public knowledge. I think even if she knows about it, she wouldn't care. Just like a lot of women, like they know a lot. So I think if she knows about it, that she wouldn't care. But if it's public knowledge and she become publicly embarrassed, because she don't think she's embarrassed yet, because this is just rumors. Like this is just rumor. But if it's something solid, I think it will shake up the foundation.
But I'm tired of people acting like Kiki did. I would not have said anything in front of my cousin's enemy.
Marcel,
But what did Kiki say that we did not already know? We know Tisha has had to look at her marriage. No matter how much she protests that, we know that for a fact. What else did she say? They didn't show it. If she did say more, they did not show it. So to us, what did she say so bad that has you so scared and mad?
I think it was the fact that she was. It was the fact that she was there with Mel. But that's the same reason why Mel is mad at them, because they was talking about her.
Exactly.
So
you know what it is too?
Talking about her, it's the same thing. It's the same
but
thing.
Tisha is
like
more.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yeah.
You can tell Tisha is more with appearance. She's a keeping up with the Joneses type of person. She's about appearances. So even if you sat there in the presence of Mel and you mentioned that I felt some type of way about my husband cheating, or I had an idea, or I discussed maybe my husband may be cheating, that's blowing her world up right there and there. Because now you put some proof to it. So Tisha is very much so one of them people that she likes optics. It must look good. Because if it don't look good, because if you saying it and you're my family member, now you're putting validity to it. You know what I'm saying? So this is why
we know she believed that. Because that's why she said on that damn live with that damn beautician that they paid to say that she wasn't dealing with Marceau, and she was content doing that. Like, girl, you know that lady was messing with your husband, and that lady probably still doing your hair.
Yeah, she just don't care as long as it's not out publicly.
I believe Marceau pays his extra women. I
think
he does.
Yes.
Well,
real well.
And
I think Tisha knows he's paying them well.
And then he has that personality. He's a very controlling person. He has that you could tell that Brent, and then he could have he's the type of man allegedly could have a whole nother family somewhere.
He probably do.
He's like one of them people, the pilot. You never saw the pilot on Lifetime? That man had all them 3 wives. He's definitely giving the power.
I believe his side chicks obviously know they're side chicks, but they're being paid to be quiet. He's probably paying their rent, making sure they have food to eat.
He got game. You hear his game? He probably telling them like, look,
but
you're technically not a side chick. Because when you think of side chicks is chicks that's on the side. You're not on the side. You're in the front.
But side chicks is coleslaw.
So like, I'm not a side chick. So you don't even stoop to side. Side chicks are the ones that run their mouth.
Yeah.
Front women don't run their mouth. You're the front woman that is just in the back.
Let them be.
But he also has him a top. He also has him a top side chick, because that is the reason he would not renew them vows on that show, because he's telling one of them chicks that, oh, we're not in love no more. I'm just there for the kids. We got businesses in common. He's telling one of them chicks that's why he wouldn't renew them damn vows on national TV.
No, but it's a certain amount of loyalty, because some women are dumb like that. Some women just be like, well, just don't kiss her on TV. I don't want to see you.
But she ain't got to worry about that. They don't never look like they
ran away from her in that hotel. He was not interested at all.
Yeah, it looks forced. Yeah, definitely looks forced.
Her and Tiffany and Marceau. I mean, Tiffany and Only You Can Prevent Forest Fires, and Marceau and Tisha don't look like they got no sexual chemistry with each other at all.
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't.
And it's not like Tisha, a bad-looking woman with a messed up body. Tisha got body, yaddy. Why would you not?
I think Tisha's very pretty. I think she's pretty.
I think she's pretty, but I think she's immature. She's immature.
Most people wouldn't be able to keep their hands off their wife's ass if they had a, you know what I'm saying? If they had a butt like Tisha's or the flat, you know what I'm saying? But you don't never see none of that. He don't even look at her with a loving look.
Because
he look at her like, you still here?
A business partner. That's what it is. They're partners.
Yes, and y'all remember when he said he's the breadwinner, she's the parent.
Oh, she's the parent for the men and the woman. Both of them got to be parents.
No, he said he's the breadwinner, she's the parent.
Yeah, like you do all the parenting stuff, and
that's why he can go to Africa for a month.
No questions asked. No questions asked.
Exactly, because you always got the kids.
She should have popped up in Africa. She should have just popped up.
I'd call Wanda real quick. Come get these kids. Come get these kids.
They
got
did
a
it on
flight.
Incredibles. You remember on the Incredibles when she went and popped up to find out where he was?
Right.
Because she didn't know, this is totally random. But it's the same thing.
I remember I got kids. I know that cartoon.
They're gonna pull a
This
Porsche.
Incredible popped up on him to see where he was and found out what was really, the deal was. So that's what she should have did.
Exactly.
You see Portia there. Portia's like, not on my watch.
If Miss Incredible got more sense than you, you really got to evaluate what's going on in your life.
Yes, because I'd have been on that flight. How long does it take to get to Africa?
Yeah, when Portia got more sense than you.
Yes, you. I would have just popped up because you got the hotel information. You got to be able to see where he's booking his.
Exactly, you got the receipt.
But he probably is not even telling her. He's the type of man that's not telling her nothing, and she's not going to go too deep.
Martel got a secret bank account. He the type of nigga got a secret bank account.
Like I want to see Martel for more so farther. I want to see. I think the Scott brothers need their own show. I want to.
But I believe he probably told her where he was going. She should know what hotel he's in. If he's going out of the country, she should be able to reach him at the hotel room.
I don't think.
She said they didn't have Wi-Fi. What are you talking about, Shady? He said there was no Wi-Fi. He could not communicate.
I don't think he told her.
He only communicated with that girl that was with him.
How convenient. But Wi-Fi, I believe that they probably had Wi-Fi at a resort, wherever you was. They probably had Wi-Fi it was enough for you to take a picture. Send it to her. So
like that was the craziest part. You actually took a picture sitting in front of a goddamn computer with Wi-Fi. What?
Yep.
And then when you look to the left of him, it's a whole
want to watch her grandkids. She sure is. She surely is. Especially when you're going to go down there and refunded it the money. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, I had to talk.
Where's these damn foster kids that Wanda's supposed to have? Why she ain't never with them? She always in somebody's damn business. Why you ain't never with them kids?
She's too messy to have her own business, though. I think if she put all that energy into that food truck, we would actually hear something about her food truck. I don't hear anything about her food truck being open or her making potatoes or anything.
Child, she should change her slogan to Wanda Show Enough. Every potatoes where we give you everything and the kitchen sink along with the garbage disposal, because that shit is not edible. She had a whole Thanksgiving meal on that one potato, and I'm pretty sure it was some chicken or some turkey up under them damn greens and macaroni and cheese. And them burnt goddamn.
That's too much.
It was Shady. It was macaroni and cheese. It was wilted asparagus. It was collard greens. It was sweet potatoes, and it was burnt cornbread on that damn thing. That is a Thanksgiving feast.
That's gonna back
everything look nasty.
On a potato?
Just the mac and cheese and the potato alone is gonna back you up.
Right, like this is too much.
That's too much starch. But
what in the hell?
I did not know she had all of that, but I haven't heard any positive reviews about her potatoes or how her business is going. Focus on that.
Martha don't even wash her hands good enough for me. Like she don't even look like she clean her hands. She look like she got hair in the food.
She look like she can't.
It's a little spritz juice in it.
She probably don't wash her greens.
Girl, she sweat all that brown gel is falling into your potato.
Yeah, Wanda definitely.
And then she wears those nails. If you're gonna be a chef, you need to cut them nails off. She wear them long nails.
So you can't.
She talking about she got her business license. She need to go to culinary school to learn how to cook.
Well, she gonna need
go get some YouTube videos.
Oh, I hope in Huntsville, because like she said, in Huntsville the system is different. And I hope the system is the same enough for her to have to get a food protection license, because we don't want no dirty food. We don't want no Manila with our potato.
Child, you might not get Manila, but you're gonna get some goddamn eco gel.
You know that is not even that gel, because that is that Queen Helen That pink gel that you get the big jar for $3.99.
Oh, I ain't seen that in years.
That's what that is. That's definitely the Queen Helene with with the Aquanet. You swipe.
Oh, I got a picture. I got footage of the potatoes. So we're gonna
Not footage.
footage of the potatoes. And
Breaking news.
Like it doesn't. It looks like it's just like a seafood dinner, like Thick Girl was saying, and you just put it on a potato. So it just.
And she got a seafood bowl on the other potato.
It's just like the guy with the egg rolls on the other channel. I mean,
This egg rolls looked edible.
There she go right there.
Look at Kiki mother.
They were supposed to be showing the potatoes. Hold on.
Child, Wanda is grinding and everything on this. Look at y'all. That is supposed to be asparagus. That is collard greens. That is macaroni and cheese.
First of
the
all,
sweet potatoes was behind that, and look at them burnt
that's
ass
asparagus.
That's not like green beans.
No, that is asparagus. Y'all don't see the ridges in it. Y'all see them
be blanched, not.
Yeah, but look at the ridges in it. That is not a green bean. Your green beans don't look like that. That is an asparagus.
Oh my God!
That's the you burn them damn things that hard.
Oh, and she put this out.
Yeah,
that damn thing looks like an uncircumcised penis.
No, because now I take food personally.
Hell,
you know how I get down.
You should not put mac and cheese and potatoes together.
No, you know how I get there. I take food personally. When people are messing up food,
diabetes.
See, me and Wanda may have to fight over this one. This is some bull.
That's a plate of diabetes.
No, that's a plate of that is mush, and I can only imagine the flavors and the taste they ill.
Why do you have white potatoes and sweet potatoes on the same thing?
Yeah, I was like, is that yams?
2 types of potatoes.
I was like, hold on, let's go back to the spectacle.
Miss Wanda.
White potatoes and a goddamn baked potato. Why is there 2 potatoes on that damn thing?
We all was rooting for you.
But this is what she needs to be focused on right here is getting you.
Oh yeah, now Miss Wanda, you don't need to slap nobody. You need to mind your business and focus on this food. We got to get you in the kitchen at least for 4 hours a day. This is inappropriate.
But
this
is
not right. Why are those things burnt like that?
Like this is a corn muffin.
They look like a circumcised head of a uncircumcised penis.
And they said
that 4 hours, like
The greens look dry.
Wait a minute, I gotta get my apron on.
That looks like that was a plate from last Thanksgiving, and she just put it on that damn potato. That's how old
I'm
that
about
food
to take Wanda to the kitchen because Wanda needs to go back to this kitchen and get her neck.
Wanda need to go back to school. Period.
No, this.
I wish
go back to school.
I'm not paying for that. I don't know how much it costs, but
Miss Bernice said she got a potato place where she live at. She sent me a picture of it. Now that's how a potato supposed to look.
I saw her posted because you're not supposed to put all that on the potato.
Wendy's potatoes look better than this. Wendy's baked potato look.
I mean, all you really need is some cheese. Some bacon.
That's what Miss. That's exactly what Miss Bernice had on her. She had cheese, some what you just said, bacon, stuff like, and some peppers on it. Minimal.
I do a twice baked potato that I do that everybody likes. Now I take the potato, I'll bake the potato, right? Bake the potato, and then I cut the potato open, make sure it's crisp on the outside. So I gut the potato, I'll scoop it out. So what I do is probably take like a spoonful of mayonnaise in the potatoes, a little bit of garlic, paprika, season it real good. Get some cheddar cheese, and bake some bacon so it's really crisp, and chop that bacon up, and then sprinkle that on top with a little bit of Parmesan cheese, and then a light coating of breadcrumbs, and put it back in the oven and bake it, twice baked, and then it has a nice crisp on it. Now that's how I make my potato, and it shouldn't have all that junk in it. That's disgusting.
It's real Guido, and I have corn.
The one thing she don't have that you put on your potatoes is cheese. Like
she got it in the mac and
that
cheese.
Macaroni and cheese, but that's not enough. Look at what the hell.
This is making me.
Jesus is on the main line,
I
and
think
you
I
need to
do
get
see
her
a
together.
turkey. I think I see a turkey leg. It's a lot. It's a lot going on.
See, this
I
is
told you.
No,
And there's some gravy on there. You see the gravy? Did you just see the gravy on the side of the potato?
Tisha cannot leave.
That's gravy right there.
After Miss Wanda been cooking like this, or Tisha, no,
right there at the edge. That is
no,
gravy.
No. That's gravy.
Yeah, probably.
That is
she got everything
gravy.
else on there. She got everything else. It's a lot going on. If she wants to open a soul food restaurant, just do that.
And why is it moving in slow motion?
Because you got to get all of it. Because you look like she looked like she tried to put it together. At the end with them little with the asparagus.
That's why on that live she said she told Rodney and them not to post that. She was like, I'm putting everything on this potato now. Don't you post this on your page or nothing.
I want to go.
Girl, you shouldn't have sold it.
Because Dave Chappelle said that everything put in slow motion look good. No, they don't.
That's a lie.
Q said feed that to the homeless.
Everything but Wanda's potatoes.
Give it to the homeless. The homeless will love it.
The homeless is not even wanting that.
The homeless
don't do that to the homeless. Even the homeless deserve better than that.
They will throw that back. They like,
the homeless in DC would too.
I saw yams. It looked like yams.
I wouldn't give that to my cat.
Yes, that's yams.
Yeah,
yams and yams and white potatoes. When the hell did that go together? The doctor would, child. The doctor tells you that. The hell is wrong with you? That is too much starch, lady.
That's
a lot of starch. That's a lot of starch.
That's yams and white potatoes. The yams. You got macaroni and cheese.
That's a lot of starch.
She got gravy.
You won't be able to.
What was trying to kill?
You will not.
She ain't got no protein. Where's the protein? Like,
and them greens don't hardly have any.
And she so.
This is not right.
But she got time to keep doing lives talking about meal. If you don't go perfect your craft.
Yeah, focus on what you're doing. That's my thing. So good luck to Wanda for that. But I want to thank you, Thick Girl, for dropping by.
Yes, thank you.
Always, babe. Why when they the first scene, all I can hear was Lord Kim singing, dressed in all black like an omen. I was like, what the hell is going on? Is this the Black Panther party? What Destiny Child? What is going on?
I liked it. I felt like I wear black anyway.
They did look cute.
I feel like,
but it was just the fact. How did all y'all wear? Like, did y'all get the memo or something?
But it was winter time, so I guess a lot of people do wear dark colors in the winter. I know I wear a lot of black.
But they look good. I think they all look.
They did look good.
They look good, but I felt like Kimmy won that one. If we was,
and Mel could have she could have tucked her tag in her hat in the back. So they just let her.
Oh, I didn't see that. Now you know I'm about to go watch and see.
I think she needs a wigologist. When she gets to Atlanta, she's gonna find her a really good person that's gonna be.
But I think she's stepping it up because, like, during her lives, like, her wigs are looking better.
Why is Coleslaw talking about she gonna be giving makeup and hair tutorials? With that, who wants that 56-piece deep down south deep dish pizza part weave that she got from the goddamn beauty supply store on the corner on sale for $9.99? Who wants tips for that?
She's got to do something. You know, she quit her nursing career to be a side woman. So
she said that's a nigga-itis potato.
That's what it is.
That's definitely.
I'm sorry, that wigologist is a real thing, and you got to get somebody who knows how to put it on correctly and do the edges right. Because Mel, she sometimes comes off looking cheap. You know, it'll come off looking cheap no matter how much you spend on it. If the
especially
edges,
that one with the cornrows
and the cap.
Oh yeah, that was a cheap one.
That's not good. So you definitely need one of those.
She's friends with Dr. Heavily now. She should be able to get her some good hair.
But Dr. Heavily, it took her a while to get, better.
She had to get a whole wig store in order to get good wigs.
That's what I'm saying. She got a store now. She should be able to get some good hair.
But I don't know, because Heavily store is actually on the other side. Like, she would have to go drive through Atlanta and go another hour to get to Heavily store. So it's
She
really
can get that. Matter of fact, Heavenly says she deliver. I mean, you can order her hair online, so she has no excuse. She can get it in Huntsville or she can get it in Atlanta.
Oh, she
but you
needs
gotta
it.
have somebody install it correctly. That's what I'm saying. You gotta have it installed.
And take Kiki with her. Take Kiki with her when she get her new wig. Why did Kiki have them big ass bags under her eyes like that, y'all?
Maybe
Them things look like pillows.
maybe she tired because the bugs be biting her all night, and she can't go to sleep. Them bugs be biting. So I felt bad
I'm
for her.
gonna love y'all. I am not messing with you.
See you
She
later.
can't go to sleep.
You like she's up all because they are nocturnal now. They be up all night and she up all night with them. Like,
Oh God.
Drinking out of plastic.
And May, I'm still waiting for you to get this place your order too. Man, you don't love me. I understand. I
love you. I'm gonna get it this Friday. I'm gonna get it this
Y'all
Friday.
be safe,
I'm
man.
putting
Y'all coming back Wednesday?
When I get my PPE, I'm gonna get PPE loan. I'm gonna get it this Friday.
No, don't you go to jail. Don't you be going to
No,
jail like
we
Destiny.
need you called up because I'm gonna have to report on you on Wednesday. I was like,
Exactly.
But thank you, Thick Girl, for stopping by. We appreciate you.
All right, babe. I always love coming up here with y'all.
We
Yes,
appreciate
we love
it.
that
And we'll
you
see
come
you
up
on
here.
Wednesday.
All right, babe.
And we
Y'all
want to
be
thank
safe.
everybody in
You
the
too.
chat.
I want to thank everybody who showed up and showed some love. Q, Cleopatra, who's always been there, CC Miller,
Jay Rucker,
Yvette,
my cousin Bebley.
Robin came.
Rob, that's my mommy / aunt.
Thank you for stopping by. I hope she likes the show. Jay Rucker.
He does. That's my
who else?
cousin in the chat too, Beverly. Yeah, there she go.
Q, thank you for your comments, Yvette.
Yes,
I want to
Q is
encourage
funny.
everybody else. If you want to jump in,
We love you too,
you don't have
Q.
to show you don't have to show your face if you don't want to next time. But if we're talking about something that you want to jump in on, just jump in. So
Well, we know you're gonna want to jump in on Wednesday because Wednesday we are getting
Wednesday
into it.
we're gonna do a deep dive on the baby. I mean, that's gonna be our main story for Wednesday because it's a lot of backstory with that. A lot of spiritual stuff that's happening and manifesting with that situation. And y'all need to be vigilant and stop following around people and thinking they're the best, just because they the top, they on the charts or whatever, that don't mean that you need to be following what they're doing. So
Right.
we're going to do a deep dive on the baby, and we're gonna have other topics as well. So if you have anything that you want us to talk about, DM me on Instagram at Shady Room, and also Mace. And we also have our email. And
Yes,
Mace,
email.
the email.
Yes, our email is that let's get into it crown@gmail.com. And you can also DM me too as well at Mace_Monroe on Instagram.
Yes, feel free to share with us on Instagram. So we're gonna have a good show on Wednesday. I want to thank y'all for coming out.
Yeah, and I think I'm gonna finish that Jocelyn record. I think she need that money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she do.
I'm gonna finish that record for her.
Please finish the record. So I want to thank all of y'all once again for another episode of Let's Get Into It. We'll be back on Wednesday starting at 8:30.
We're gonna be on time this time. We
keep saying that, but if we stay on the line, if we not on there at 8:30, we coming.
Right.
So hope y'all have a good night. Be safe, and we'll see y'all on Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.